Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 17 team selection video. Today we're going to go over what the squad is looking like going into Game Week 17. If you enjoy these videos, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Get that traction going again after the World Cup and get into the second half of the season. With this video, we're taking a little bit of a risk here. So as I noticed, logging back on, checking off the game week, we have flags on both Arnautovic and Deulofeu. So I don't know why either of those. I've tried looking, whether it's injuries, suspensions, or anything like that. I haven't found anything yet. I know Arnautovic played the entire game or almost the entire game, on the weekend. Deulofeu did not. Both looked probable to start going into it. So these are both things that I am at least unaware of. If you have any idea, please let me know in the comments. But looking at their fixtures against Atalanta and Juve, I probably wouldn't be playing them anyway. And the rest of my players have relatively good fixtures aside from Milan, but Milan's Milan. They could still get good result in that game. So I'm not that worried about it. So I am thinking of rolling the transfer right now because if either of these players do come back the following week, like if it's a one-game suspension that I'm just not aware of, then I'm fine keeping them in the team. But this week I don't really need them. So this kind of risks, I mean, I guess I'd have Bial sub in. But this kind of risks in case players don't start. I do think Jovic should start because Cabral started last game and there's a quick turnaround. I do think Felipe Anderson should start for the exact same reason. I could see Kvaratskhelia not starting just because he started last game. Dumfries should start. He didn't start. Gigi, Barella, Leao, Immobile are like mainstays in the team. Not quite sure what would happen with Tomori here. And the two keepers, I'm assuming, are going to stay the same. So I'm confident most of the players in my starting 11 will start this week. But yeah, it's just a little weird on the bench right now. And I'll be starting Falcone this week because Di Gregorio faces Inter, which I don't really want to go up against right now. So yeah, Falcone, net, Gigi, Dumfries, Kim, Tomori along the back line, Kvaratskhelia, Barella, Leao, and Felipe Anderson in the midfield, and Jovic and Immobile up front. Immobile keeps the captaincy after doing well last week, and the vice captaincy on Kvaratskhelia. All right, so that's where I think the lineup's going, and I do think I'll just be rolling the transfer because I honestly don't really know what to do with it right now. There's no one that I'm dying to bring in. It seems like the team with the best fixtures right now is Inter. So if anything, the only thing that I'm really feeling like doing is trying to go back to Lautaro Martinez, but I don't know how I'm going to get him in without taking out Immobile, and I want Immobile right now as well. So could I go for like a Dzeko? I could, but I don't know. Like I feel like Lautaro Martinez will be back not too shortly, and that would make Dzeko pretty obsolete or just at least part of a rotation at that point. I could look to get another Inter defender in, which actually isn't a terrible idea, and transfer out Bial, which might be an idea that I flirt with you before the deadline this week, and I'll obviously post it if I do make that. But I'm not entirely sure I want to go. It's actually, honestly, that's the most likely I think of my transfers right now would be to do that. But yeah, that's what my team looks like right now. Let's see what's happening around the league. Kvaratskhelia and Immobile, DiMarco, Danila, and Nzola. So I think all those make sense for the most part, especially Kvaratskhelia, Immobile, and DiMarco. The Juve defense, they've kept 7 clean sheets in a row, which has been a little gone under the radar a little bit. So that I find pretty interesting. So it makes sense why they're bringing Danilo in. They face Udinese this week. I could definitely see another clean sheet, but eventually that that luck's got to run out. I do see that Arnautovic and Martinez are two of the most transferred out players right now. Oh, sorry. Deulofeu and Arnautovic are two of the most transferred out players. So that's something to keep an eye on. Clearly, I mean, people are going to just be looking at the flags and just transferring them out. I just don't know if they know what the reason for the flag is. But yeah, and then we have our team of the week there. Really sad I didn't have Tonali. And some not so common names as part of this. But again, just think when people are looking at who to bring in, some people scroll into this. Oh, Nzola got 13 points. Okay, bring him in, and that's why he's up there. But could be doing well as well. Okay. As far as players to bring in for this week, I would definitely suggest bring in Immobile. If you don't have three Inter players, I mean, I know I don't, and I might be bringing a defender, but I would definitely say Dumfries and DeMarco are two players to consider bringing in. I'd also go Milinkovic-Savic. And lastly, I would say getting a piece of the Juve defense is pretty good right now, as they have been getting a lot of clean sheets. Probably the biggest mainstay in there right now is Danilo. They've been playing a lot of younger players in the back. Gatti's been back there. He's one of the younger, newer players in the team that's just starting to get reps. So it's kind of hard to predict their back line right now. I would probably say Danilo is the most comfortable for starts until some of the more regulars get back into the lineup. Okay, so that's what I could say. Immobile, DeMarco, Dumfries, Milinkovic-Savic, and Danilo would be my top 5 for the week. And I'm probably going to leave it there. Okay, see you in the next. Good luck this game week, and see you after game week 17. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.